What episode is it in? 47. Okie dokie. Right, we're all set up, finally. Okay. So these are the pens that I use. I'm going to use a 0.3 today. Because I can. So, I actually had quite a fun stream last time we did this. Is it worth maybe doing that? Oh, I hate it when it gets to that part of the sketchbook. Something's stuck in the wheel of my chair. It's all going wrong. Okay. Wasn't massively happy with this one that I did last week. So I'm going to sort of do a more regular, normal kind of drawing. But yeah, that is the right pen. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't want to make it too much like that one. Maybe a bit different. We'll see where we end up. So my goal is by next week my shop is up. I've only got 3 more pictures to edit, and then I'll get them all printed off. I've already got brand new ink and paper, so he's hoping I'll get it done. These things take time though, you know. What I'd like to do in the future as well, if when time allows it, I'd like to do 2 of these a day. Maybe even 2 or 3 of these every Monday. So like my Monday would be just filling up a sketchbook like this and then getting it printed off, kind of thing. Where's me? So take your vitamins, kids. Take your vitamins. Yeah. Excuse me. Asmeen Adeeb, sorry, can't even get my letters right. How you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by on YouTube. Appreciate it. Had a good weekend? Up to anything exciting? Haven't saw you draw recently. What, on YouTube? Last time I was on YouTube was Friday. And the time before that, I did this one last Monday. They're both up on YouTube. I haven't properly tagged them or thumbnailed them or anything yet. I've not drawn as much on TikTok. I've only kind of limited that to when I've been on here on a Monday and Friday. Just because I've had to, like I say, work on editing prints that I'm working on, things like that. So it's cut down on my drawing time a little bit. But yeah, I was here on Friday. Love your art, man. You're underrated. Thank you very much. That means a lot. I do appreciate it. I think there's a lot I could improve on. There's a lot I could get better with. I'd like to, like I said, I would like to make my drawings a lot more complex. I'd like to try painting. Yeah, lots of things I'd like to improve on, but I think with me, I've said it a few times before in other streams that I get really excited about an idea and I'll kind of rush off towards it and sort of half work on it. Then I'll get excited about another idea, rush off and do that. And before you know it, I've got like 5 different ideas that are up and running and I can't really finish anything. So I've just said to myself, kind of take it a bit slower, get the sort of initial part of your drawings up. So people have been asking about these for prints. So I said, right, just do this, get 10 of them up, get your shop up and running, and then you can kind of, that's like a bit of pressure off yourself and you can go and explore other things. But I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. It does mean a lot. So I'm pretty new at this, so I'm just kind of seeing where I go with it. I said in one of my other streams that I've still got an itch to make a video game, like a shoot 'em up. I'd love to do that. Like t-shirt prints would be one. That's another idea I'd like to do. Or beanie hats, things like that. Like I say, painting is another one. I'd love to do like cardboard collages. But I think it's just don't get ahead of myself. Just focus on one thing, and then once you've done that, you can go to the next. All right, Dead Hand, how's it going? Good to see you, my friend. You had a good weekend? Just chatting to Asmaeen here. Have I pronounced your name correctly, Asmaeen? Forgive me if I've butchered it. Oil paint. Yeah, when I was talking about painting, I think I got it down to between oil and acrylic. But the problem with oil, there's a few artists I know who use oil painting, and they said the biggest problem with it is that it takes a long time to dry. And I think I'm going to go with acrylic. Like the speed that it dries at, and the kind of the ways that people paint with it, it kind of suits the sort of more blocky art that I draw or paint. That's not to say that I wouldn't try oil. I absolutely would, but I think I'm going to try acrylic before I try oil, I think. Because I've got the Posca pens as well, which are all acrylic. Yeah, I remember I was chatting about this in another stream, and I used to use gouache at college, which was a bit meh. I'd have a go with watercolours, but watercolours are rock hard to use. Like, I have used watercolours in school and college, and they're really difficult, I think. I'm not great with them. Slow weekend, how about you? Saturday. I'll do Saturday. Oh, I had the laziest Saturday in history. I did absolutely piss all on Saturday. Just watched movies and play games all day. But then yesterday I went to my mum's house with the kids and the wife, and we sort of went to the park, had some dinner, so that was nice. And then today the kids have been back at school, so it's been difficult getting back into that routine. I love Posca markers. Yeah, I've got I bought myself a bunch for my birthday last year, but I've not had a chance to really have also a year before last, but I've not had a chance to have a proper go with them. There's loads of pens. Like a Dead Hand here, he sent me a pack of technical pens, these bad boys. And I've only played with one of them, but they feel absolutely superb. So what I've said, this is the thing where I was saying before about, like, if I get an idea or a project, I'll get really excited about it and want to just rush off and do it. And there's I'd like to do a load of drawings with those pens, but I've said, no, just focus on this first. Get your shop up, get these printed, then you can go and do other things. Like, I've got a fountain pen that I bought ages ago for a birthday, and I really enjoy drawing with it, even if it does piss all over my fingers when I use it. Where is it? This thing, like, it's lovely. I'll open it over here just in case. But yeah, absolutely lovely thing. Look at that. And I have done I've done a couple of drawings with it. It feels really nice, but again, I've just not had a chance to really go and use it. Thank you for the likes on TikTok. I don't know who's done that, but thank you. Any likes appreciated. down there. They're really, really nice. I remember the Statler as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think there was like a bunch of Statler pens and Rotring pens on, is it Rotring? Sorry, on Amazon that I wanted to try, but they're quite expensive. And Dead Hand found these in it was a charity shop, wasn't it? Didn't you say? And he very, very, very kindly sent them over to me. So, like I say, when the time comes, I will be making a good amount of drawings with them, shall we say. Don't know where to start. I was the same, Asmin. I didn't know where to start. I just kind of based it on price because I got a certain amount of money for a birthday, and I had like a budget. And I think because I thought I didn't want to get a rubbish one just for cheap, because what would be the point? I'm just going to move this a little bit further back. There you go. Yeah, I didn't want to get a rubbish one just for the sake of buying a fountain pen, but I wanted one good enough, if that makes sense. So the one I got, I cannot remember the brand. Does it say on it? No, it might be in my history. It just says Forest series, Dark Forest series. Is that what it says? Dian Forest series. Hong Dian Forest series. Yeah, it's a good pen. Like I said, it's not like an elite fountain pen, because I'm not made of money as my house is about to blow down. But yeah, I think it was about £35, I want to say. 35, 40, around there. Seemed like a really good place to start. Like, not a ridiculously expensive one, but not a cheap, shitty one either. Are you? I'm assuming you're an artist yourself then, Asma. What kind of drawings or paintings do you do? If you are indeed an artist, I could be wrongly assuming that you are. But I always like checking out new artists. Even if it's something that I wouldn't ordinarily draw or paint, I just like seeing sort of talented artists see what their work is. Hey man, Tyler, how's it going? Thanks for popping in on TikTok. Sorry, I'm jumping between YouTube and TikTok. It's been a while since we've seen you. You all right? All good? Don't see the point in expensive fan. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming. I mean, I would like to try them, but I don't have that kind of disposable cash. Like, I suppose, like the nibs, I imagine the quality of the nibs would be better. That's to justify the expense, the barrel, and all that kind of thing. But it's like if you don't notice it enough from, say, a reasonably priced pen, what would be the point? Like, 'cause I thought the one I bought was like a nice balance. Like, it was a decent price, good enough quality. I wanted it to be a metal one as well. I wanted it to have like a metal body. I didn't want a plastic one. But yeah, when I'm a bit more further along in sort of revenue or money making or whatever, and I can afford to buy new supplies. I wouldn't mind reviewing certain things as well. That'd be good. It's been great, man. How about you? Yeah, I've been good, thank you. Liverpool FC joined. Yes, a fellow Liverpool fan, although we don't talk about football at the minute. But yeah, I've been alright. I got like ill during the Easter holidays, which was shit, but I'm all better now. But yeah, it's just been standard, just getting on with my drawings, getting ever closer to setting up my shop, even though I've been saying that for ages and it still seems like I'm no closer, but I am getting there. You been up to much, Tyler? Had a good weekend? What was the last day of the Easter holidays where I am? Kids were absolutely thrilled to go back to school. If 11, how's it going, man? It's been a while since I've seen you. Love your videos. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Got a good weekend. Good to hear, Tyler. Good to hear. Yeah, last week's live on TikTok and YouTube was quite fun. Was it last week where I got the warning? Because I got a warning for bullying and harassment, which was funny. Because I had some choice words about the lead singer of Lost Prophets. And then the stream got restricted to adults only. I thought that was quite amusing. But heaven forbid we hurt the feelings of Ian Watkins. Yeah, it was a really good live. It was just a shame that my drawing wasn't the best. It was always all right, but it was okay. I got logged out of my account. How did that happen? The Easter holidays haven't started in Greece yet. I think the school that my kids are at, I think theirs are always like a week earlier than everybody else's, I think. And thank you for all the likes as well. Very much appreciate it. Thank you, Dead Hand. Don't know. So, but I've got to go have an electric guitar lesson. Yeah, no worries, man. Good luck with your lesson. Honestly, if you ever need to go, don't apologise for it. Don't worry about it. I'm always appreciative that you're even to stop by for a couple of minutes. I'll always be on TikTok every Monday and Friday as well now, so it's not going to be my last stream. I shall be on again. You go and enjoy your guitar lesson. Been busy liking some. No, thank you very much for all the likes, Dead Hand. I really appreciate it. It supposedly helps with the For You page thing. Like, you become more visible, apparently. Excellent. Let's just hope. Have a good day, man. Yeah, you too, Tyler. Thank you for stopping by again. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's just hope this time I don't get a flipping warning or a ban or something off TikTok. Although usually it's been like a routine every week though, like every like on the hour almost, I'll get a little thing pop up saying, "Is this really you? Are you really here?" And I've got to do that little sliding puzzle thing. I started watching the Fallout series. Yeah, I need to start watching that. I've heard so far so good. It's meant to be pretty entertaining. And I've heard the original creator of Fallout likes it as well. What have you made of the first episode or two? I don't know how many they're in now. Is it 3? 2 or 3? But yeah, I need to start watching it. Mostly entertaining. Yeah, that's what I've heard about it. People say it's just a fun watch, which I think is the best way to kind of do it. Like, it doesn't have to be this like epic masterpiece. Like it just looked, from the trailer anyway, it looked like it was just a fun watch. And like, I'm not like a super fan of the games or anything. The only one I've played is Fallout 3, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was good. Yeah, like, I'm not a super fan of the series or super fan of the games, which is strange. Like, I thought I'd be a much bigger fan than I actually am, because I love dystopian sci-fi, but I don't know, the gameplay just didn't like properly grip me enough, because it's that kind of FPS RPG kind of hybrid, isn't it? Like I said, it just didn't properly grip me enough, I think. The main casting is great, story seems to be going in a good direction, visuals are top notch. Yeah, you can't ask for more, can you? As long as it's a much better show than that Halo shit show. Like, I love the Halo series. I am genuinely a fan, or at least Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, and Reach. Like that group of Halo games, I adore. And I've not watched the Halo series, but the trailer enough just looks vomit-inducing, and I've heard it's as bad as it appears to be. It's utter toe balls. Yeah, it looks shit. It really does as well. I just can't bring myself to, I mean, I might do eventually, but at the minute, no. I cannot bring myself to do it. I've not really been watching TV series at the minute. I've just been watching sort of films that I love. From my childhood, been sharing the experience with my son. So we watched Total Recall, the original. Kevin and Perry Go Large. I think I said this last week, didn't I? And then we watched Dante's Peak. We've started watching the Marvel films again. So we just watched Multiverse of Madness, which was fine, I thought. I mean, I think that film got probably a bit more hate than it deserved. Like, visually very entertaining. I loved the visuals in it, actually. I just thought it was fine. Like, again, I'm not going to grumble too much about it. Since Endgame, I'm not really that invested, so like, I'm not expecting any of the films to pull up trees. Just as long as they kind of entertain me enough, and yeah, Multiverse of Madness did that. It was fine, I thought. Yeah, I'm not expecting the world from the Marvel films. The only one I'm expecting anything from is Guardians of the Galaxy 3, when I eventually get around to watching that. I am expecting that to be quite good. So I'll be disappointed if that's not. But I have heard it is good, so be looking forward to eventually getting to that one. I don't know which one's next. I don't know if it's either Love and Thunder or Ant-Man Quantumania. I did see Ant-Man at the cinema and I did enjoy it. I thought it was just stupid. It was just stupid entertainment. Again, that's all I expect from Marvel, so if it entertains me, I'm not going to grumble. I ain't going to grumble. Unable to access live. Yeah, TikTok's just popped up saying unable to access live, so I can either end it or try again. I've pressed try again, and can you just check on it for his dead hand? Is it still going? TikTok has been on one recently. I don't know what's going on with it. Giving me a warning for bullying and harassment, which is hilarious. Then it's saying, oh, there's problems. Don't know what's going on. Can't access you live. Just don't know. The payoff of Endgame was the hype. But yeah, I agree. The thing is, they probably still could make some really interesting Marvel films, but just don't have it in such a way where you're chasing Endgame. Like, Endgame's its own unique thing. Just, you know, do something different with it. Like, I know they ventured more into the TV series. Like, there was... I've only watched Falcon and Winter Soldier, which I thought was okay. Like, I don't think I'd watch it again. WandaVision was pretty decent, I thought. It was a slow start, but ended up being pretty good. Loki, I thought, was fun. I've not watched Series 2 yet, but I've not watched anything else. I thought She-Hulk looked pretty crap. I do want to watch What If. That looked good. And I know they're pretty old now, but Agent Carter and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. looked good. I've heard Secret War's a bit crap. What other ones were there? She-Hulk. Secret War. No, there's Loki Series 2. Miss Marvel, was there? I don't even think I've seen a trailer for that, so I couldn't comment if it looked any good or not. No idea. TikTok Live has ended. Okay. I'll start it up again. Out there. Nope. Out there. Shush. So I'm just restarting TikTok Live. 1 second. What went? 47, yeah. Out there. God, you are annoying me now. Sorry, 1 second. Try this again, shall we, TikTok? Has it come back? Let's hope it has. Yeah, TikTok has not been kind to me recently. There was another one as well. I reposted an On This Day video. And it reached nobody. So I don't know what's happening with that. Agent Carter was belter. Yeah, it looked good. And Hayley Atwell is just amazing. Yum yum, yummy yum, yum 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 yum. But yeah, that did look good, that show. We skipped over the Eternals, like neither of us, me or Xander, weren't really bothered about it. But I might have to go. I don't know, it didn't look too bad. Like, I thought Eternals looked okay in the trailer, but a lot of people said it was awful, so we kind of avoided it, but I don't know, I still might go and watch it. Yeah, I love the Mission Impossible films. It's one of my favourite film franchises. I think it's actually probably one of the most underrated action franchises. I think it's really, really good. I don't actually think there's a bad Mission Impossible film, and I even include number 2 in that one. I will defend that film. It's fun. It's silly. It's very, very much, it's very John Wooey at his best. With all the flips and stuff, but very much a film of its time, and I enjoyed it. I remember this was back when Sky had, was it movie pay-per-views that you could kind of buy, so it was like £7 a film. I remember getting back from school, was it for my birthday? I rented it. Yeah, it would have been my 15th birthday. And I had a whale of a time with it. And I've just loved every Mission Impossible since. I thought the first one was great. I thought the third one was really, really good. Third one's very underrated, actually. 4, 5, 6 and 7 part 1, all absolute bangers. In my humble opinion. Oh, thanks for building up the likes again on TikTok, Dad. Appreciate it. Yeah, TikTok I think's got it in for me at the minute. It's just, they don't like me. I think it's because I've been a naughty boy. TikTok's just saying nope. No promoting your videos for you. TikTok trying to silence you, dude, with all the misinformation I'm spouting. And yet they allow flat earthers to flourish. What is the world coming to? I'm chucking names at a known criminal, but that's too much. But you got flat earthers out there telling us we're all being lied to for God knows what reason. Again, I don't understand what possible benefit anyone could gain from lying about such a benign part of life. But I suppose if you've got no direction in your life and you're bored, you need something to do, don't you? But I do appreciate all the likes, my friend. Hopefully it'll help bring some people back. I always feel like I need to crack my shoulders. Yeah, any likes on the old TikTok or the old YouTube, they do massively help, even if it's just the one. Hopefully slowly but surely bring more attention to my work, but I'm not expecting much at the minute just because I've not been on as consistent. I only get to jump on like twice a week at the minute. And the goal is to get on every day. So like if I'm able to sort of get on every day and stream every day and draw every day, then it'll bring more people in. But like I say, I'm only able to get on twice a week at the minute, so I'm not going to grumble too much about how many people are in the chat and in the live. It's just the way it is at the minute. And it's more just to keep myself a bit consistent, like whilst I'm doing all the boring stuff like printing and editing and all that kind of stuff. At least I know I'm staying consistent. Or it's just a way to keep me consistent to a degree. People deserve to see your work, dude. If I can help a shout, thank you. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I understand that if I'm not online as much, then obviously people aren't going to see it. So that's why, like, I do want to kind of get to the point where I'm sort of recording every day, because the way I look at it is the aim is to draw every day, so I may as well document it. That's the goal anyway. But yeah, over the next week or two, it's going to be a little bit quieter because of what I've got on. But after it's done, then I can relax a bit more and start doing some more work and hopefully have more things up to sell. I'll try and zoom in because it's on the other page. problems being... I had this problem before. I need like a book. On this side. Just don't have enough space, that's the problem. Could I... There you go, that'll be enough. Like I bought this, like I wanted this book to do more in here, like just little sort of streams where I fill up a little mini book. Like I did a few of these on TikTok for a bit. Yeah, I'll fill this little book one day. Yeah, I need to do that Arteza drawing away from camera as well. Because there's no way I'm streaming that colour. Not a chance. I don't know why I've put my book up there. I've literally just put it down here so I can rest on it. I've got some new comments on my some of my YouTube drawings. Apparently, I'll have to go and check them out. Thank you to whoever has commented. Well, I say thank you, they might have written something horrible. Nah, I'm assuming they haven't. Surely not. Any engagement is good engagement, indeed. I'll take it. Itchy leg. Quiet stream today, the opposite of last Monday. It's all good though. Got a decent amount done in an hour, I'll say. See a side of reality complicated 3D puzzle. Yeah, like there's moving parts to it and stuff. So that's another thing I'd like to do. Like when I figured out how to best do this kind of drawing in digital, like whether it be pixel art or something else, I would like to try and animate it, like move all the pieces about and sort of have them light up and stuff. I think that could be interesting. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I'd like to try it. It's just another one of those things where when a bit more time frees up, I'll have a look at it. And I've done it before where I've streamed it. Where I've been messing about digitally on Clip Paint Studio, trying to figure out how to kind of convert it into pixel art. But it's just time. Like I wanted to do more graffiti art stuff as well, but it's just trying to streamline my focus really into this. Yeah, one idea at a time. It does indeed. It does indeed. What time are we on? 6:20. Thank you for all the likes on TikTok as well, Dead Hand. I'm all alone, might as well give you some likes on TikTok. Thank you. Yeah, a quiet one today. Okay. Where else can I go? Up to 2K likes on TikTok. Thank you very much. I watched Nanda Forda and Talking Mongoose. I mean, that title sounds as weird as it should be. What's it? What is it even about? I couldn't even guess what. Is it a show? Is it a film? I couldn't even guess what that would be about. Simon Pegg is Nandor Fodor. You know what? That doesn't actually surprise me as soon as you bring his name up. I love Simon Pegg though. Spaced is one of my all-time favourite shows. Like I think I watch that maybe what, 3 times a year, 2-3 times a year. Flipping love Spaced. It's a film about talking mongoose and Nandor. Yeah, it does sound very Simon Pegg. Didn't happen to be directed by Edgar Wright, did it? So just having a bit of a stretch. Oh dear. Budding? Don't even know what that means. Oh, I think it means someone I follow has gone live. I think. I don't believe so. It sounds like something he would direct, though. He was meant to be the original director of Ant-Man, wasn't he? But it did not occur. Thankfully, I still liked Ant-Man. I thought it was good. But I think it would have been also very good if Edgar Wright directed it. I'm liking the dark spots in this one. Yeah, but I said before, haven't I? Like sometimes I need to be a bit braver with sort of the dark spots in the middle. Not over detail it, just have sort of chunks of dark areas. I need a good sort out my desk so I can get back to drawing. Yeah, if you've got a messy desk, it can kind of demotivate you. It's one of the reasons I completely rearranged my office, because it was just really cluttered. My office is a bit of a dump at the minute, but that's because when I was poorly, like I made no effort to sort anything out, so I've just let it kind of turn into a shithole again. But I'll sort that out in the up and coming weeks. I've got so much stuff around the house to do. Again, another reason I'm not getting as much drawing as I need to get done. Like our bedroom is a disgrace, so I've got to sort some shelving up for that. Just ugh. So much to do. It's a bit let's try detailing this now. Okie dokie. there are places I'm really unsure how to detail this sometimes. Decap, how's it going, man? Good to see you. I saw your work from earlier, the progression video. Really, really good. Excellent work as always. How have you been, my friend? You had a good weekend? Had a good Easter? I was looking to crack my shoulder. It's doing my head in. I'm just old. Old crinkly git. Thank you, it was an old one. Oh, was it? I thought it was a more recent one that you did. I really like the sort of progression stages that you did. But it looked really, really good. Yourself? Yeah, I had a decent Easter week / weekend. I was ill for the first week of it. I had a friend's birthday the sort of Saturday before the Easter holiday started, and I was in absolutely shocking condition. But I'm over it now. Back to it. But overall it was good, even though I was ill for half of it, it was still good. Kids had fun, that's all that really matters, isn't it? As long as the kids have a good time, we're all happy, aren't we? Can't even draw a simple line properly. Check back later. Yeah, no worries, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Up to 2K likes on TikTok. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. don't know what to do for the background, if anything. Not sure. I don't know. I might do just a solid black block in the background. Block in the background. Oh. I feel like I really need to crunch my neck. Bold choice. I know, but... Or... In fact, no, I'm not going to do a solid black block. I know what I'm going to do, because I think this could look actually quite nice. So I did a background before that I loved. So that one, I really liked that as a background. I thought it just made the drawing pop a bit more. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to do a smaller ring, but I'm going to make it 2 by 2. So it's a smaller ring, but it's a thicker ring, if that makes sense. And then I might do like a thin line on the outside of it. I think that could look good. Oh, dearie me. I feel like I need to go to one of those, you know, is it chiropractor? Where they crack all your bones. Get my shoulders and my legs and my back all pulled back into position. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. That's a long name. User 7698112297362. Thank you very much. So I'm just going to stand up and stretch a minute. It's not bad for an hour 40. Like these ones don't normally take a lot longer, but yeah, it's not bad for the time. Like I've nearly finished the detail and I'll do that ring in the back. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? A ring in the back. Oh, I've got no more drink left. No. A tropical punch flavoured beverage. Oh, there we are, TikTok. Verify to continue. Yes, it's me. I'll do your little puzzle. I'll do your little puzzle. Oh. Do the ring in the back. Dirty man. Dirty boy. 1 second.
Can you listen out for Sophie coming? Because I'm eating my dinner.
Is that more? I think it is. Right, let's give this background a go. Right, how many dots is it across? 1. It's rare that I use pencil in these books, but I do want to try this background out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 27. Okay. 27 to the 14. So that's the middle one. I completely lost count of that one. Was it 39? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 39, so that'd be 38. So it'd be the 20th one. Right. So if I do it, say, so 4 in. Drop it down to, I don't know, about there, do we think? What did I say, was it 9? that.
Jamie, did anyone come and see you today about antisocial behaviour? Because he's asking about something and I needed to have an ad. Now he's sent me the same message twice, like desperately wanting to know.
Just asking for some about bikes.
Because he's wanting to know if he'd had a thing through the door. And he's actually bringing me.
Deeb's Nuts, thank you for the follow. I like your name as well. Okay. Let's see if this works. Well, find out in a minute. No, I'll keep that one out. I want this one, I think. Is it this one? No. It's... It's this one. Right, let's do it. Nice and bold. Oh, it looks amazing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do need to use bold colours more often, or just bold shapes. Just make it pop a little bit more. I was considering doing an outer ring as well. I don't think I'm going to do that with this one. I think I'm just going to leave it as the ring on its own. Like the other one I did like an inner sort of thinner line, but I don't think I'm going to do that with this one. Right, I think that is that. Good 2 hours. What time is it? 7 o'clock, is it? 25 past 7. Yeah, it's a good couple of hours. Been a quiet one today, but all good. Right, so I'll be back on Friday. I'm going to try my very best to get the shop done by this week. I've got 3 more scans that I've got to edit, and then I've got to print everything out and then photograph it all and get the shop set up. I'm going to try my hardest to get it done by the end of the week, but we shall see. Looks superb. Thank you very much, Dan. Thank you so much as well for all the likes and support on TikTok, and thanks for sticking around as well. Like I say, it has been a quiet one today, but it does happen sometimes. But that's another one in the book. I'm not sure. Shall I? Yeah, that might become a scan. We'll see. But until next time, have a good week, my friend, and thank you to everyone who joined on TikTok and YouTube. Thank you for all the likes and support. Have a good rest of the week, and I shall catch you all later.